Hey, hey, hey! Welcome everybody. This is your core crusher workout. This is our second core crusher where we're going to just focus on the core of the body, from the shoulders to the hips. We've got, I believe, 9 exercises. We're going to do that for 2 rounds, 45 seconds on, 15 seconds to transition to the next exercise. And before we begin, as always, let's get a warm-up in. We're just going to take the next 3 minutes, warm up the body. Just warming up. Welcome. My name is Claudia. Welcome to Body Camp. So we're just working on a rotation here. Just want to get the body moving. Let's just start to move the feet as we do that. So like I said, 9 exercises. You're going to need a light dumbbell, preferably 5 pounds, no more than 8 pounds. You just need one. Let's take a reach here. Just reaching overhead. It's always good to just wake up the body before we start to work out. Let's take the feet wide and just lunge from side to side. It doesn't need to be anything deep. Just moving side to side. I like to warm up the whole body before moving, whether we're using those limbs or not. Reach forward. Just turn to the side here. Just reaching. You don't have to touch the toes. Good. Let's move those arms a bit. Just a slight pulse in the legs. Do some seal claps here. Just touching the hands behind and in front. Oh, beautiful. How about we rotate through the shoulders. Be sure you're getting that breath in and out of the body. Like I said, you're going to need a dumbbell, so be sure you have that ready. Right, a 5 pound or an 8 pound dumbbell, no more than 8. We're not looking for big workout through the chest as we use it. We're going to have it in our hand for a dead bug exercise. Let's take some arm circles. Just around we go. You might take one at a time. That might be better for you. I like to do both. Try the other way. Good, standing up nice and tall. All right. All right, we're into our 3 minutes. We should be ready to go, yeah? All right, we're going to start off with a bicycle. Some of these movements I'm sure you've done before in the past, and others maybe not. But I wanted to make this friendly for everybody. So that was the core, that was the goal here, making it friendly for everyone. So let's get down to our mat. We're going to be spending a lot of time on the floor. And let's not take up too much time here. Got my timer ready to go. This right here. So our first exercise is bicycle. 45 seconds. Countdown. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bicycle. Now, if this is your first time doing a bicycle, maybe you tap the heels towards the ground, but what I definitely want is your eyes up on the ceiling. And you're just working the best bicycle that you can for 45 seconds. Okay, 45 seconds. Do what you can. Take as many breaks as you need. This workout gets better each time you perform it. Remember, you tap the heels down if you need to. You're finding rotation through the body. Rotation, lifting the shoulder blade off the mat. Let's transition to the next exercise, which is a diamond crunch. So, bringing the feet together, rolling back on your back here. We're just going to curl up and down. You can lift the arms if you want something more advanced. If not, you're just here, crunching. Once again, eyes on the ceiling. You want to come up a bit? You can do that. The closer the feet are to the back side of the body, the more challenging this exercise will be. Remember, you can stay right here. This works as well. Exhale as you perform the work. We transition to the next exercise, which is dead bug. So here's where the plate comes into action. I'm going to move opposite limb with arm. And what I'm going to do is take my other arm out to the side, and I'm going to perform a chest fly motion with the dumbbell. So not only am I taking the opposite limb to work, I'm taking the opposite arm to work. My other hand is on the ground, and I'm being supported here. 45 seconds, knees are over the hips. Once again, you can always take the heel down, shorten the range of motion in the other arm, in the dumbbell arm. We're going to switch this exercise to the other side, planting the hand. And you want to know if your knees are over your hips, just extend your arm. And now they are. There it is. You're doing your work for 45 seconds. This is not a race. There's a lot of work going on here. I'm using a 5-pound dumbbell. This is a challenge. Woo-hoo! All right, one more. Yes, let's transition to our next exercise, which is a side plank. You're taking your side plank as you need to. I'm putting my elbow under our shoulder. That's where we begin. And up. And I think I'm going to hold this dumbbell for this side plank. Try and take it up here. There. 45 seconds. You don't have to hold the dumbbell. You can leave the dumbbell out of this equation. Remember, your knee can also be bent. Take what you need. You're performing the best side plank you can give me. 13 seconds. Let that go, transition to the other side. We only have 15 seconds here, folks. You don't want to take up a lot of time. I like to get situated. And lift. 45 seconds. This is round 1 of 2 rounds of work. Our next exercise will be a scissor. 13 seconds. As I always say, side planks are my weakness. Let that go. All right, we're moving on to a scissor. So I'm gonna come this way. See that I'm already here. Support my elbows. You can lie down on your back if you choose and perform your scissor. You can take the scissor up high. You can bring it down low. Whatever works for you here is what you're performing. 45 seconds. Hip flexors. Keep going. Clock's behind me. Can't see how much time we have. 6 seconds. Nice. Next transition, next exercise. Walking plank. All right. So this plank can be taken from knees or toes. I'm gonna take my feet wide and walk it down, walk it back up. Walk it down, walk it back up. I'm keeping my eye gaze ahead of me. That's it. Remember, you need to come to here, and you're alternating the starting arm. Start with the right, then the left, and then the left and the right. 12 seconds. And if you get them mixed up, don't worry about it. Just keep moving. Transition. Reverse curl with a twist. Alrighty. So, knees, legs straight or bent, and you're just gonna reverse curl with a twist. We're not pressing our hands into the earth to make that happen. We're using our core and hips. So you decide, once again, how this exercise works. And if you're wondering whether I'm using my arms or my hands to perform that work, there you go. I am not. But if you need to press into the core to perform it, go ahead and do that. We're moving back to the beginning. This is our second round, and we're going to start with our bicycle. Round 2. Ready? Round 2, bicycle. See if you can perform the exercises better than you did in the first round. Maybe you slow the bicycle down so that you can get that shoulder blade off the mat. See if you can extend your legs for a few of them, rather than having the knees, the heels touch down with bent knees. Keeping your elbows out of your face. 6 seconds. Transition. Diamond crunches. Finding your way back down again. And just curl up and down. You want to throw your hands forward? You can do that. It's going to be a small lift off the ground. You're not going to get very far here. position. We're going on to dead bug. Get your dumbbell again. So I'm going to start on the opposite side. I'm going to start on the side that was the most challenging for me. Placing the hand, knees over hips, opposite leg moving. Slight bend in the elbow as you perform the upper body work. All right? Reach and bring in. Remember the option, tap the heel down if that's needed. We're going to switch to the other side. Place the hand for support. Check the knees are over the hips by extending the hand. For those of you lifting a 8-pound dumbbell here, kudos to you. I'm holding a 5. Yes, 5 pounds. Definitely feeling this work. On one side more than the other, really. This is my stronger side, I find. Nice. Focus on the work. There's no rush here. 45 seconds. Complete. Dumbbell away. Let's move on. Side plank. Get to your side plank position. Support my mat. Support my elbow. And I'm coming up. Draw in. Lift up. Look forward. Take advantage of this side plank as much as you can. Need to bend the bottom leg, go ahead and do so. Hang on for as long as you can. Seconds. A moment of silence. It's going to beep any second now. There it is. That was 45 seconds. Let's get to the other side. Ready? 45 seconds. Pull up, pull in, look forward. Thank you so much for joining me today as well. While we've got these moments, and be sure to hit the like button, subscribe to the channel, and share with your friends. Working out together is so much better. You want to do this workout 2 to 3 times a week, just like all my workouts. 2 to 3 times a week. Pick 2 and alternate them. Do them for a month. See how you feel. Every workout gets better when you repeat the workout. All right, you transitioning. That was our side plank. Let's work on our scissor. So I'm going to be on my elbows for scissor. We've got 45 seconds. Get my hands by my side. So the last round I was facing away from the timer. This time I'm facing towards it. You can take your legs higher. If needed, you can even bend the knees. Right? You can even take a break. Do what you need here. I'm going to slow this down because it's getting sloppy. 10 seconds. Let's keep going. There it is. 11 seconds. Reverse curl with a twist. Our last exercise for 45 seconds. I'm going to perform this with legs straight. And you're doing your best to keep your heels and your feet glued together. That's it. Let's work right to the end, team. Right to the end. There we go. We made it. We made it. Nicely done. All right. How about we do a couple of stretches? Yeah? Let's turn over. Place our forearms down and lift up here. It's just a little relax. Awesome job, everybody. Fantastic. You made it through. And this is a nice little workout to finish off another workout that you've done with me today. So choose one, maybe an upper body workout or a leg workout, and finish off with this core. It's a nice little combo. Let's sit back, child's pose here. Lengthen. Just take a couple of breaths. We're just going to do a couple of recovery movements here. You can always pick up one of my recovery videos. Just going to come forward, open up the hip flexor. Let's open up. We'll do one more stretch and we'll call it a morning. Switch sides. Take a generous step. Shift the body forward. You don't want to take the arms up. You don't have to. Look forward, looking up, whatever works. Bring ourselves up to standing. Thank you so much for joining me this morning. It was a pleasure to work out with you. I will see you in the next video. Hit the like button, hit the subscribe. Join me next time.